Hello friends and my dear students. Now we'll start with session 2 on demo problems. Now as you are aware, I have covered entire projection of lines chapter under different sessions. You know the concepts clearly. How to do any complex problem given in the exam under projection of lines, you will know under different sessions. If you go through my videos under different sessions, okay, you will know how to do any problem under projection of lines, different sessions. Now we'll concentrate only on how to do the same problems using solid edge. The example what I have taken is a midpoint problem. This I'll do it in two sessions. That means this session 2 will concentrate on midpoint problem, and session 3 also will be continued with the midpoint problem only, so that I'll do slowly using solid edge software. This problem will be completed in two sessions. As I told you, please understand, you have understood projection of lines under different sessions. Under projection of lines in my video channel. Okay. Now this is only a demo using solid edge. Now here I have taken a typical problem on midpoint. The midpoint of a line AB is 40 mm from both the planes. The line is inclined at 30 degrees to HP, 45 degrees to AP, and the line measures 100 mm. Okay. Draw projections of this line and determine apparent inclination with respect to both HP and VP and all that I tell you. Okay. This anyway we'll do it, and this, as I told you in projection of lines different sections under midpoint. This is problem 11 there. Under problem 11, you please go through how I have done this problem, how to understand the concepts and all that. Here it is how to do using solid edge. I am giving you the demo. Okay. Now here, since it is a midpoint and with midpoint fixed, it is not endpoint fixed. It is midpoint fixed. When it is midpoint fixed, both A and B will be the rotating points. Okay, with midpoint fixed, if you rotate the line with respect to HP and VP, both A and B will rotate. As a result, you will have the locus of A separately, locus of B separately in the front view. In the same way, since the line is inclined to both HP VP and it is rotated with midpoint fixed, and you will have a similar loci, two loci in the top view also. That means it is usually called as double loci problem, where you will have two loci in the front view, two loci in the top view. One will be the locus of A, one will be the locus of B in the front view, and in the same way locus of A and locus of B in the top view also. These things I have told you in the sessions there. Please go through. Okay, once this problem is given, first you check whether the setups are okay. Now you see here, it should be A4 size. Don't take this and save defaults. Okay, you do. Okay, once you do this, under format tools, no, format style, okay, for proper dimensioning, you take ANSI mm, modify, under units, you take mm and round off to 1. Second units also units mm and round off to 1. Under text also Times New Roman, regular font size 4 only you take. Okay, compulsorily you take that. Okay, and then say apply. Once you do this, your dimensioning will look really clear and it will be proper. Okay, and also I have told you under tools, compulsorily you see that alignment indicator is on, maintain relationship also on. If maintain relationship and alignment indicator, if they are off, it will have so many problems. Alignment indicator will help you to complete problems faster. Maintain relationship, if it is on, it won't, the dimensions won't change automatically. Okay, that is why this alignment indicator, maintain relationship should be on. You see that it is that. Okay, under Intellisketch also, under Intellisketch, you see that these things are on. Parallel, perpendicular, end point, intersection point and all that. These things are. Okay, with this as the reference, we'll start with this problem. The midpoint of a line AB is 40 mm from both the planes and all that. This is not a parameter, but the line is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Theta is a parameter. 45 degrees to VP. Phi is a parameter. And true length of the line is given 100 mm. This is also a parameter. using the three parameters. As I told you in the line sessions, you need only three parameters to do any problem. I given three problems, three parameters. By this you can easily do. Okay. The midpoint of a line AB is 40 mm. If they don't give, you take anything 50 or 60 or 70. Irrespective of this distance, your projections, front view and front view length, top view length with corresponding inclinations won't change. This is not dependent on that. Okay. But only thing is, I'm rotating this line with respect to the midpoint only, not end point. If I rotate the line with respect to A, like the earlier sessions in projection of lines, only B used to rotate. A was a fixed point, B was a rotating point. In that way, only one locus used to be there in the top view, one locus used to be there in the front top view, one locus in the front view, one locus in the top view. When you rotate with NDA fixed and NB mode, that means NA will be a fixed point, NB will be a rotating point. But now in this problem, midpoint M is the fixed point. As a result, NDA also will rotate, NB also will rotate. As a result, you will have two loci in the front view and two loci in the top view. Okay. Now what you do, slowly we'll do. Now you see here, as I told you, this will do it in two sessions. Okay. That is session number 2 and session number 3 will concentrate only on doing projection of lines midpoint problem, which is very important from the examination point of view. Okay, draw an XY line. Okay, before you forget, immediately draw this you take and text command you take times New Roman 4 only point you take, it will be better, times New Roman 4. In that way, you do all this. 1 capital X, capital Y, VP, HP and all that you do and push it to the respective positions. Okay, X, Y, VP, HP and all that you do it. Okay, now you see here the midpoint of a line they are given. Okay, midpoint of a line you take. See here, it should 40 mm from both the planes, from above HP in front of VP, both 40 mm only. Then take this spot dimension and from here up till here it is 40. It is now, right now it is 25. Change it to 40 and this also you change it to 40. Okay, now the midpoint of a line is 40 mm from both the planes. That is what we have done. This is anyway not a parameter at all. And you can call this as, if you, before you forget, you call this as midpoint, no? M dash. Okay. M dash and M, you call it. M dash and M. M is the midpoint in the front view. M dash is the midpoint in the front view. M is the midpoint in the top view. Okay. Now, this is, if you midpoint, no, you can even take this 2 mm and this is the midpoint of the line. This is also the midpoint of the line. These things you can make it. Now, as you are aware, line is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Okay, in that way, what I'll do, first I'll, in a line inclined at 30 degrees to HP, no? Now you see here, the line measures 100 mm. I can't draw directly this, because it's midpoint, I'll, one half I'll do this way, one half I'll do this way, since midpoint is fixed. Now what I'll do, from M dash, you draw a line inclined at 30 degrees to HP, okay? Okay, line inclined at, line is 50 mm and inclined at 30 degrees to HP. You draw this, okay. Now, this is line inclined at, here, if you measure this, it is 50 only, okay. You should have the same thing on the other side also. For that, what I'll do, again I'll take the line from here, See here, anyway, I'll dimension this line also. This is, as you see, this will be inclined at angle command you take. This will be inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Correct, no? This is 30 degrees to HP, this is 50. But it should be 50 on the other side also. Totally it should be 100. That is why what you do, from this line, from the end of this, okay, end point, you go 50. Go 50 length, angle 150. You see here, you have a parallel mark here. Okay, parallel mark if you have, it will be collinear. Otherwise also, this 50 is anyway there, no? Even if you do this way, okay, you have one collinear, this thing, that is icon here, collinear icon. Take collinear icon, you click on this, it automatically be collinear, okay? In that way, the line will be inclined at 30 degrees to HP and measures 100 mm because 50 mm is already here, 50 mm is already here. Okay, in the same way you see here, I'll dimension this line also. This is 50, if it is not there, you make it 50. Okay, now as you are aware, okay, this is the line inclined at 30 degrees to HP and measures 100 mm. Okay, now once you know this, you know very well, if it is the true length of the line, the corresponding other view should be parallel to XY line. Okay, this is, if it is the true length, the corresponding other view should be parallel to XY line. In that way, you draw this. Now, you see here, the corresponding other view you can trim off the extra things. You can trim off the extra things and all that. See here, this is true length. Corresponding other view parallel to XY line. Before you forget, no? Okay, before you forget, you draw this A1 dash, B1 dash, A1, B1, in that way you do. Okay. This is A1 dash if you call it. This is B1 dash if you call it. Okay. That is the front view which is in true length. The corresponding other view parallel to XY line. This is the thing what you have. Okay. Now if you look at this, okay, this is the true length. The corresponding other view is parallel to XY line. This you should clearly know. If true length is found in on VP, the corresponding other view should be parallel to XY line. Okay. Now the line is inclined at 45 degrees to VP also. But before that, we'll do one thing. We'll draw the locus since I told you it's a double locus problem. Okay. You click on this and you have the locus that is different font types, and this is locus representation, you write it. Okay. Now as you see here, this is B1 dash. Now this also show the locus type. Okay, now this is A1 dash, that is B1 dash. You have locus in the front view, locus in the top view. Okay, now this midpoint problem will continue in session 3. Okay, thank you friend, thank you for watching. You immediately look to session 3 for completion of this problem. Okay, thank you.